So, quick update. I'm continuing on with my phase 1 flight testing program. Everything is going well. I've resolved all the big issues that I've talked about in my previous videos. It's flying really nice. I have taken apart almost everything, looking everything over to make me comfortable with, I pulled the inspection hatches off the wing, pulled the cowling off. I've gone over every nut and bolt, and everything is holding tight. Everything looks good. I'm very comfortable with how the plane is flying. And I think we're down to just a few little tweaks. So I went up to 17,000 feet on Saturday, I think it was, Sunday. We had some good weather, and I did a speed climb. Everything stayed in the green. Everything was going good. The only issue was my oxygen wasn't putting out enough oxygen for me to keep my pulse ox up high in the 90s, high 90s. So I don't know if I've got a kinked wire or kinked air tube, or if something's not calibrated right with that. So I unplugged and plugged into my emergency backup, which I have a port that's a continuous feed port in my center console. That puts out 2 liters a minute. And then my pulse ox went right back up to where it should be. So it wasn't a safety issue. That's exactly why you have that. I also had a little backup bottle that I think I've shown you in other videos. But anyway, I got to sort that out, figure out why it's not putting out enough. I don't know if the pulse ox is not talking to the main unit to ramp up the feed, or if it's somehow obstructed. So got to sort that out. Not essential for day-to-day operation, obviously, just if I'm going to do any high altitude stuff. But even then, I can use the backup. I have 2 backups. I have a small little tank, and then I have the direct feed tank. You just burn through more oxygen that way. So the other issue is my autopilot. I think I've still got some calibration issues. It keeps disconnecting and flashing. All the lights on it flash at me, which from doing some online research, it seems like that's a communications thing. So I'm not sure. I've got to do some more research on that. But at the very least, I'll talk to Midwest panel builders when I'm at Oshkosh this next week and see if they have any good ideas. So anyway, I'm done with the task-based list. At this point, I'm just getting my comfort level in the plane where I want to be before I start doing any other flying and sign off on it. I think I could sign off on it. I've checked off all the boxes, but my personal comfort level is just getting there. So we're not going to rush anything. The autopilot is probably an education user error issue. Either I've got a calibration wrong or a setup wrong or something. So we'll run through and chase that down here in the next week or two. And then the oxygen thing is the same way. So everything else looks good. I've got no leaks, no weird anything. She's flying good. My takeoffs and landings are getting better and better. I did some pattern work at an airport where they have a flight school and lots of mixed traffic and lots of interruptions and changes to what you're doing, and stayed very, very good. And my flying is catching back up and getting where it needs to be. So anyway, that's it for today. And I'll be putting out a bunch of videos from Oshkosh and then after Oshkosh. So look forward to those, and until next time.